Well, this question has been a long time coming. Okay, I'm not actually doing the self-deprecating thing. I'm genuinely posing a question here. Basically, these videos are not as good as they could be. There's a few simple reasons. My camera isn't great. It's very middle range. It's DSLR and it doesn't shoot full HD. It shoots 720, but it doesn't. That's all it does. It's very minimal settings. It's just pretty basic Canon DSLR. The reason for that is that basically before I started doing this, I didn't really use it for anything. And I've used it on a couple of short films, and the Marks Macabre short was actually shot on it. But outside of that, I just have never had a use for a fancier camera. But as this video blog continues, I probably will upgrade it. But I'm not particularly in a rush to upgrade it just because I don't use it for anything other than this currently, and I don't particularly need to upgrade it. So that's the camera. But when it comes to amateur film, there's always two major mistakes that are made, or at least two things that are neglected. And they are sound and lighting. And they're normally where an amateur film falls to pieces. As I said before, my sound's okay. I am a sound man, I'm a sound recordist and designer by profession, I guess. I say that like it's not my job. It is basically my job. It's what I'm trying to forge a career in. So I have decent sound gear. I have this shotgun microphone here that I use to record and my sound recording stuff. So you get decent sound on these. That's good. That's often underappreciated side of filmmaking. Lighting, however, is appreciated, but it's very hard to do. I do not have lighting for these videos, as you almost certainly can tell. I am using purely natural light all the time. I've got the windows over there. I don't know if it is in this video, but usually there's glare on my glasses just because that's the light is coming straight at me, particularly in this angle. But yeah, I don't have any lighting. I own a few red heads that I got off eBay for like 10 quid each or something ridiculous. And they're pretty knackered though. We used them up basically, and they were just old and they were secondhand to begin with, and they just didn't, they did their job at the time. So I don't really have any lighting, and even if I did, I don't really have any knowledge of how to use the lighting. When I was at university, we were taught 3-point lighting technique for like documentary and interviews and stuff like that, but we weren't really taught anything beyond that, or at least we weren't extensively taught anything beyond that. So I know that I could set up a light and just shine it in my face and it would be clearer, certainly. But yeah, I'm not overly familiar with that, and I don't want to get bogged down in it as I start these videos. But the quality of the videos is starting to bug me a tiny bit. So I do want to try and work on it, but I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to get bogged down in it because it's not an area that I'm familiar with. I believe I've said in other videos that I kind of very organically became a sound man. I couldn't find a sound man for a lot of my short films, so I bought my own equipment, which got upgraded every now and then, and I just started using it myself, and it kind of just happened that way. But I did actually do sound in university on a few films. We had to work on a certain number of films, and we had to help each other out. And when we were helping out, I would often grab the sound gear, largely because I didn't understand lighting. I couldn't wrap my head around lighting. And I probably kind of couldn't get my head around it. Cameras were still a bit complicated for me as well. So lighting and camera I couldn't quite grasp. Sound made sense to me. Just kind of get the machine. All you had to do was get the machine balanced. Then you were set for the day, and just had to make sure that the microphone was as close as possible. And that's kind of fun actually. I kind of enjoy that sort of just lurking just outside of frame and getting the microphone. Just where can I hide it? Can I, I don't know. It seems really silly as I say it out loud. But it is part of the fun of the job. Siren! I don't know if that's picking up. See, there's a siren outside now, but I don't actually know if it's picking up because my microphone is quite awesome. If you can't hear a siren, then that's just how awesome my microphone is. If you can, then fuck it. It's outside the window. What do you want me to do? The other element of these videos maybe sucking is the lack of discipline. I have tried on many different times to format these videos. I've done them scripted. I've done more elaborate stuff. I kind of like my elaborate stuff. I'm going to get back to doing that. But I've tried to sort of completely freewheeling and nothing has ever quite worked for me. The other thing is, how do I make my videos? As you can see, it's not a constant fluid motion. It is cut up together to say what I want to say. This is because I am a rambler. I do ramble a lot. In some of my other videos for the opinion piece, for example, where it's got sort of montages of images, that's because I basically sat down, talked to the camera, blah, 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 and then realised there was stuff I wanted to say and stuff I hadn't missed out and so on and so forth. And I recorded the audio for that afterwards and then cut it in with the little picture montage. The picture montage is not just to look pretty, it's because it's the easiest way for me to add in stuff that I forgot to say the first time around. So yeah, I tend to ramble and then I cut it up together the best bits, I guess, so that it says what I want it to say. So it's not smooth like some people can manage, or like it was when I was scripted. This is partly because I didn't like the scripted, because the scripted version of me was constant, and it was just, I don't know, it just felt really weird. But I think what I found is that I like sitting down with an idea and key points that I want to make in my head, or maybe written down. Sometimes they're written down, and then just improvising in front of the camera. And I'm relatively comfortable with that, even though every time I watch my videos, I have horrible posture. Despite the fact that I used to play the piano. I should have a good posture, shouldn't I, from playing the piano? But apparently it didn't set in. But that's basically where my videos are at. It's a lot of me rambling, and I'm quite a fidgety person anyway. I'm enjoying the Let's Plays. I did them partly as a test and experiment, but I'm enjoying doing them, so I'm going to try and do more. I don't know if I'll be able to get one out a week, but I'll try. I'm obviously managed to do this one a week for the last 9 weeks. This is number 9. I did my first opinion piece last week, which again I'm going to try and get the next one out this week. I don't know if I'll have enough ideas to do one of those every week, and so they might just sort of come up as they come up. I'm going to start talking a bit more about working in the industry and film as theory, or at least sort of my take on film theory. I'm going to try and put up a video this week called Why Jurassic World is the Weirdest Film Ever Made, because Jurassic World is kind of for me the weirdest film ever made. That's kind of difficult to explain, I guess, but I'll get into it in another video. So I'm going to try and do something like that every week, and then theoretically I'll be able to get out 3 videos a week. This, a Let's Play or a opinion piece, and a random sort of film theory piece. Another siren going by. I feel like something's happening that I really should be worried about. One reason I'll say I might upgrade my camera is because this camera doesn't even have a fold out screen, so I actually can't see I have to set up the shot and then come back around it, which is annoying, and I can't tell if it's because I think the light on the front's broken, so I can't actually tell when it stops recording as well, because sometimes it stops automatically recording. Yeah, which is very annoying. So I have to keep getting up and going around to double check it's still recording, especially if I'm doing something longer. Something like this is okay, but something longer I have to keep checking. So yeah, that might be a reason to upgrade. But that's where I am currently at. That's why my videos not suck, but they could be better. But anyway, if you are watching my sucky videos, then I hope you are enjoying them. Please do spread them about. I haven't really looked into. I don't really know how to advertise a YouTube channel or how to grow a YouTube channel. I really should look into it at some point. But yeah, no, please do continue to enjoy my videos, watch all my other videos, and like and subscribe to my channel. Comment below with your thoughts on whatever the hell I'm talking about. And yeah, no, please do like post on Twitter and stuff, because it would be really fun to be able to do this a lot. And sooner or later, work is going to come up. I'm just not going to be able to do this anymore. So I'm trying to get as much out as possible before I'm just sort of dragged away to try and contribute to society or do a job or something. Boring. Yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you again, hopefully. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see me. Or will I see you? The end.